CJ Goodfella, we back with the boxing clinic. Y'all know what it is. We've been active today and keeping the ball rolling. 2 other prediction videos we did for the Facebook family. We did Jorge Linares and Luke Campbell, which will be on regular HBO next week. And it's a fight that you do not want to miss. You might not like Jorge Linares. You might not be familiar with Luke Campbell. Either one of those guys. It is a fantastic matchup, and HBO delivers for 2 straight weeks. Guarantee great matchup. Please take some interest in it. I'll leave a link in the description so you get straight there. So subscribe to us. Also did the prediction video for Fury and Joseph Parker for those who care. I'll leave a link in the description on Facebook as well. But I just did them today, so it shouldn't be that hard to find for the YouTube family. But here we have Gilberto Rameriz taking on Jesse Hart, and I think this is probably going to be the fight of the weekend, if not Jorge Linares and Luke Campbell. This is a dog-ass boxing weekend. And for guys that's, casual or fringe guys or hardcore purists, hey, man, you got 3 good fights. 2 on Saturday, and this one is on Friday, ESPN. And people say, oh, you be hating on Top Rank. I don't hate when they make great shit. I bash PBC Al Heyman when they give you shitty-ass shit. This shit right here is the truth right here. They didn't have a poster with Jesse Hart on it, which is Jesse Hart and Gilberto Rameriz. I thought that was the main event. I don't know. I definitely don't care for the Oscar Valdez fight because he ain't fighting nobody. And Felix Verdejo got took off this card, but Michael Collin is definitely on this card. I am a fan of his as well. And I'm a fan of Gilberto Rameriz. I'm a guy that was, as soon as Gilberto Rameriz won his title, I was a guy that said that he'd be Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, if Golovkin moved up. I like his attributes. I like his physical skills. Both of these guys, I believe, is undefeated. But this is a different animal that Gilberto Rameriz is going against, and Jesse Hart as well. Jesse Hart has been talking cash shit. He said the media made Triple G a hype job. He said he'd knock Adonis Stevenson out. He said he called out James DeGale and Bash Badu Jack a while ago. This is a guy that been talking cash shit. And it's put up or shut up time for Jesse Hart. He even got into a spat with Jamal Charlo, and Jamal Charlo said he'd whoop his ass and come up to super middleweight. Mazuma TV, go check him out. He got that back about a few months ago. Charlo was drunk on Instagram Live. Yeah, I talked about that for a minute. Shout out to Mazuma TV, man. But I'm talking about this fight, man. Take a look at the champion, Gilberto Rameriz. He came off an injury, a long layoff, came back on the Oscar Valdez and Miguel McGregor card. And looked pretty mediocre. Tried to blame his opponent because his opponent apparently went into safe mode. But he's a good fighter, man. He's like 6'2", 6'3", long arms. Good 1-2, and good body puncher. He is Mexican. I think he's Mexico's first super middleweight champion. Go to the body with the right hand, the left hand. Good left to the body. He'll lead off to the body. Good. He's a basic 1-2 guy. Very technical. Love those little uppercut, little hooks. And that's him. Very technical. You look at Jesse Hart. This is a guy that's erratic, wild, unorthodox with his punching, with wing punches and get. He just get too fucking. He commit too much, man. He just when he feel it, he thinks his speed and his power is the ultimate thing. He don't worry about what's coming back, and that's why he got dropped a couple fights ago. Somebody punched with him. And when you punch with a guy like that comes wide and looping shots, you can drop him. He's a guy that's just, man, I'm going to give you a comparison right here. His style is like Chris Ebanks Jr. when he fought Billy Joe Saunders. Just how Ebanks Jr. just rushes in and throws shots and don't give a damn about what's coming back. That's exactly how Jesse Hart fights. He has yet to calm down yet. He's from Philly, but he doesn't have like a Bernard Hopkins type defense. He don't counter like Danny Garcia. He don't, dip like Joe Frazier. That ain't his style. He's all offense. And you're talking about his weakness, man. It's just experience and his offensive mindset. He needs to calm down and see the game. Same thing I said with Chris Ebanks Jr. Calm down, pick your shots. He don't know how to pick his shots. He want to throw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 punches if you want to, and just overwhelm his opponent. Now, if you're talking about weaknesses for Gilberto Rameriz, sometimes he's a little stiff to me. Also, he don't use his height all the time. He bends down. Similar to somebody Luke Campbell, the guy that hunches over and kind of upright a little bit, but he comes in and just bends down and gives up his height. He definitely has the more proven chin in this matchup. Took some flush shots from Arthur Abraham, but guys are looking at it as a step up for Jesse Hart. I look at it as a step up for both guys in talent competition. Gilberto Rameriz has not fought anybody. It's really good. Arthur Abraham wasn't in his prime. We know his prime was gone at the Ward whooped him and Froch whooped him. That was the end of him, especially after the Andre Dirrell debacle. Mentally, maybe that did something to him, but he wasn't the same that he was at 160. But this is going to be a fight that's going to catapult one of these guys into super middleweight superstardom, and other guys going to have to crawl back up. And I fear if Jesse Hart loses this fight, he's a guy that's never going to reach that potential with Top Rank. Top Rank doesn't try to put him on televised cards too much. He'll fight on ESPN Friday Night Fights, some bottom feeder cards. Like I said, they lack promoting black fighters from America, all black fighters, wherever you find them from. They don't know how to promote them, and Ramirez, they struggling to promote him as the first super middleweight Mexican champion of the world. They don't know what the fuck to do with him. So, the loser of this is probably going to fall off the face of the earth for a minute. They definitely can bounce back. They might get released by Top Rank, but, definitely can bounce back. I think the bounce back would be easier for Ramirez because he's Mexican and he has somewhat of a fan base. But, you know what? I'm gonna go with Jesse Hart on this one. He talked a lot of shit. I look for him to have his best performance, and I look for him to win a split decision in Tucson, Arizona. I know that's gonna be tough for him to win that, but I'm looking for him to show up. I'm looking for this to be his coming out party. Ramirez didn't look too hot last time out. He's very stiff, and a guy with athletic ability like Jesse Hart, I'm hoping that he calms down. He takes it serious. He sees his shots. He picks his shot. And I'm looking for him to have his best performance versus Gilberto Rameriz, who's coming off an injury. Didn't look good last time. I must emphasize that. I'm probably going to be wrong here because Top Rank has more stock of Ramirez. I'm looking for Jesse Hart to pull off a split decision win. We gone.